Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Calories to Code. Today, again, I had a lot of calories. I had a big, huge pizza. How about you, Arjun?
I had a protein shake, so I'm good.
Oh, still, I mean, it has a lot of calories, but we need to burn it. So maybe I need to burn more of it. So that's
Yeah.
why I've decided to share with you something awesome. I'm going to talk about watsonx control plane.
What is it?
Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much new. Nobody has heard about it. It was just recently released or
Mm-hmm.
spoken about. It's not even out there. Now in Watson X, a control plane is like a centralized layer that lets you see, manage, govern, and coordinate all your AI agents and related workflow across your entire environment. Now, in our latest Watson X Orchestrate, we have shown that it is control plane is kind of described as the agentic control plane for managing an entire organization's agent ecosystem in one single place. So think about it. You work at one of the top organizations which have multiple agents in different
Mm-hmm.
departments, but they're all over the place. So how do you organize and govern them at one single place? So that's what control plane will offer you.
Okay, so what does it do actually?
So the control plane gives you centralized visibility into what
Mm-hmm.
agents are doing, all these agents that I mentioned, how they work together and how they are governed.
Mm-hmm.
What we say is it helps run, manage, and govern an organization's agentic state regardless of where those agents were built or where they run.
Mm-hmm. So, but why does it matter actually?
Good question. Good question. The main value is scale with control. Like instead of scattered agents operating in like isolation, the control plane, what it does, it provides a single operational layer for orchestration, observability, and policy enforcement. I mean, that makes it easier to reduce shadow AI, manage your risk, and keep
Mm-hmm.
agent behavior aligned with your enterprise rules.
Mm-hmm. Even you need to explain me in simple terms, I guess.
I realized I could see it in your face. Okay, let me give you a good
Okay.
analogy. It's think of a control plane is an air traffic control tower. Okay, everybody
Mm-hmm.
knows about that. We worked at Delta, so we know what a air traffic control tower is. But this
Mm-hmm.
is for AI agents. The agents do the flying, so the agents do the
Mm-hmm.
flying, while the control plane coordinates, monitors, and directs the traffic. It does not replace the agents themselves, but what it does is sits above them to manage how they operate and interact. I mean, in that is in simple terms, but in IBM terms, I would say like for Watson X Orchestrate specifically, IBM positions the product as the agentic control plane that brings together agents, workflows, and systems with security and control built in. Now, in
Mm-hmm.
practice, that means building, deploying, governing, observing, and optimizing agents from one single place.
Oh,
Does it make sense?
nice.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And do you want to see a demo of it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah.
Let me share my screen quickly here.
Mm-hmm.
Share my screen. So this is how control plane looks like. It might look a little bit noisy. Let me close these things here first.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just be, that's the chat that I'll probably show you in a little while. But
Mm-hmm.
this is watsonx control, orchestrate control plane home dashboard. And it's organized into three main areas. We have the quick actions, operational alerts, and analytics for agents, models, and controls that you can see around here. Now, the top
Okay.
area where it says "Welcome back, Vivin" or Rana is
Mm-hmm.
personalized greeting for like whoever is logged in. Of course, that makes sense. The tiles here below it are quick entry actions to creating your own agent. So you can create your agent here. You can
Mm-hmm.
explore the agent catalog, which are we have a lot of different agents available here. So I can create from existing agents, which are out of the box agents, which can be serviced now, or I
Mm-hmm.
can probably show you. I don't want to. I don't want to go into that, but we have a lot of out of the box agents that you can use there. And then we have
Mm-hmm.
a learn more section to learn more about what's the next orchestrate here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then let me go back here. If you see there's a small thing here, jump back in recently edited by your team. So it looks like these are
Mm-hmm.
the agents that have been recently agitated. This is basically a shortcut strip for returning to your recent work that you've been doing.
Got
Next,
it.
we have
Mm-hmm.
needs attention. The needs attention section is the alert center for items requiring actions. It summarizes like alert counts across operations, incidents, and insights. You can click on them and see what exactly they are below it. You can look at the first one. Salesforce account has missing credentials. You can actually go to
Mm-hmm.
that, look at more details on that, and then try to fix that, mark reviewed, or open the connection and try to fix that up right here. Let me close this. And
Mm-hmm.
then other than that, I also have investigate here. I'll come back to this in a minute. But incidents, again, same thing. Incidents, you can open that. It will show the incidents. It show you agent analytics here. Shows that
Mm-hmm.
there's totally 14 agents that I've deployed. You can look at those agents here. Eight are active agents, total messages. This is, I think I've given a time period here. You can set this based on your requirements and do that. But it kind of takes you over everything that you need. Again, insights that has investigate. And again, you can look at the insights, can takes you back here, or you can go to control policy drift. You can also have different controls that are guardrails for your agents that you've added here. And I'll go back into this in a second. But these are the different alerts that I was talking about. You can refresh
Okay.
it, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's, it's live pretty much, but it gives you that. Again, agent analytics here. Now the agent analytics sections tracks how your agents are performing over the selected time range. It shows the total number as we saw earlier. It's
Mm-hmm.
7 days. You can do last 12 months. You see how many messages have been sent, and this is the just demo environment that we have. It shows the total number of agents plus a split between your native agents, imported agents, and external agents right here. The data controls let you choose the reporting window, and metric cards summarize usage and health, like active agents, total messages, the total failed messages, all these things. And finally, we have the platform analytics, which the platform analytics area shows high level governance and usage by category. Now, the left chart here
Got it.
summarizes the models, including total models that are there and models in use that are there. So if you see, we are using Claude Opus 4.7, Gemini, GPT 5.5, Grok. And again, we work with all the different models. You can bring your own model. That's the idea behind Orchestrate, and that's what we talk about here. Okay, so that's what it shows here. So this page is basically you can think of it as like the admin cockpit for watsonx Orchestrate. It combines alerts, agents, performance, and platform governance in one place so you can monitor and manage the environment from a single control plane. That's what control plane is. And I think I've said that I'm going to come back to something, investigate here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what exactly you're doing, you can always go ahead and press this investigate button, and you see an agent is running here, which is ask control agent, and it will investigate the alert or the problem that is there. It will go back, check what's happening with the operations. Why was this particular missing credentials came up, and it will give you step by step instructions on what it found. So this is an agent itself running here, giving you the details of it. So you don't need to understand everything inside out. And this is a good control plane for like your leaders. Let's say your leaders want to look at what's happening, what are the different agents. You don't need to get into the code or get into the problem. You can just
Mm-hmm.
use this control plane to look at all these problems over there. So as you see here, it gave me the connector credential policy is attached, but the Salesforce account runtime credential is not bound for active environment. That's why the need attention came up, and it will give you what is the recommended fix and how you can verify that. And then finally, a supporting chart based on the stats that it has. Also, I don't have to just rely on this. I can even, let me just reset this. It also has, like, even if you don't use the investigate part, you can always go and talk to the control plane by saying investigate an alert, show a health chart, review the 7 day usage. So you don't even have to, if you don't understand how to read this chart, you can just use one of these commands, or in simple plain English, ask it questions and it will help you answer those questions, and ask control will run and do the same thing. So as I was saying, It's good for leaders, good for
Hmm.
people who don't understand how to build agents or don't have to get into that details. If there's a
Hmm.
problem or issue, you can see it at one single place, all the details, everything in here.
Makes sense.
This is
Hmm.
awesome. Another thing is, let me show you the view controls, another of my favorite part, where you
Hmm.
can look at by different agents, models, or MCP tools that we are running. Here, I can
Great.
create a control where I can say that I want to create a control or configure a control where I want to do like evaluation of coverage. I can do connector credential policy, or I can just do sensitive data masking. PII masking, credential policy, it gives you different options based on what you want to do, and you can
Hmm.
select which models that it applies to, and then save it and create your own control around it. So that way you can add controls or add governance or guardrails to your existing system by doing that. So that's
Wow.
that's a quick demo of Watson X. I hope it was helpful.
Yeah.
But that's what I wanted to show you or show everyone today about IBM
Nice.
Watson X control plane. It's not yet out. It has some information about it here and there, but I just wanted to run through this particular demo for you.
Exciting. Yeah. Nice.
Awesome. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any comments or any questions about this. You can just add it to the comments. And again, bye from us. I think I burnt all my calories. And Arjun, I think I need to feed you more food too, so you can speak next time.
Yeah, sure.
See you
Have a
guys.
good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.